Hello and welcome back to Really Pretty Gaming, and today we are back playing some Valheim, episode 3. I've been looking forward to this one. So, where we left off on Valheim, I had just built a basic base and I was just working my way up to do some of the upgrades. Now, off camera, I've been doing a few bits and bobs. You know, I've been going out into the woods and, you know, getting up, picking up some leather and that type of stuff. Just trying to build some of the stocks back up again. But what I've also been doing, like I said in the last episode, I've rebuilt my base. Look at this little beauty. Welcome to my crib, everyone. So, let me show you what I've done and why I've done it. Right, let's start outside. First and foremost, made myself a little garden. Look at this little beauty. And these beehives. So, while I've been adventuring, I've found a few beehives and I've managed to take the queen bees and pop them back into my base. So these will produce honey. Honey is a really good source of food for stamina, so it's perfect if you know you've got lots to do. So anyway, these are just going to be sat here happily producing some honey. The back part, this is a good view from here, and I've got my nice big chimney. So I have extended a little bit further out this direction, but I've also gone up with this chimney, make sure it's getting rid of the smoke, not going to smoke out the rest of it. And you can obviously see the height of it. It's pretty big. Let me take you inside and I'll show you what we've been doing. Also, made myself a bit more of a better stairs, make it a bit nicer. That's what it's all about, is the building is in Valheim. Okay, welcome to my crib. First and foremost, yes, stairs. We'll get up there in a minute. Here is the original fireplace that I've just built this part around it. Still got my chopping block. And then the big extension back here. That's right. Nice big storage area. If there's one thing you're going to need in this game, it's a lot of storage space. I'll explain that Comfort 7 in a minute, because actually it's a really, really important thing. So we come around this corner. I haven't really quite decided what to put in this corner yet, but there'll be plenty of things to pop down there. So don't you worry about that. So yeah, loads of chests. More importantly, I've been hunter-gathering. Look at all this meat I've managed to get burnt up. So this is pretty good. And loads of fruit as well. Raspberries, mushrooms. These are the honey I was telling you about earlier. Stamina 35 is really, really good. Also, went down some crypts just to sort of touch base with that. Managed to pick up these yellow mushrooms. Again, they're really good for stamina. They're probably not quite as good as honey, but it evens out how it is. What else have we got in here? Okay. Managed to get my leather strips, deer hides, and some other bits and bobs. I've been doing a little bit of felling, getting the old woods back to where we need to be. And then just odds and sods. Noticeably, I did manage to find some Surtling cores. Surtling cores are really important, starting to move forward in the game. You need these to be able to make portals. So portals is the way of quickly going across the map nice and quickly, as well as some other stuff. So the kiln, I think you may need it, that creates charcoal, and smelter maybe, which is when you can start to produce iron ingots. So it's starting to move forward into the next era of technology. We're not quite there yet, but anyway. Right. I feel like I've teased you enough. Let's go have a look upstairs. I know. Balcony. How cool is that? Up the stairs we go. Okay. And here is my upstairs digs. Got myself personal chest. Managed to find some coins, rubies, and what's this? Amber as well. Stuff you can sell later on at some of the other traders. This looks very random. My nice chair. But let me explain the comfort rating. So, if you look just above me where it says resting comfort 7, when you are rested, it gives you a comfort level. The bigger the comfort level, the longer you're rested for. While you're rested, it gives you buffs on your stamina, so your stamina regen a lot quicker. So this, I believe, is deer hide. That helps with that as well. I did have something hanging up here. What did I have hanging up here? I did have this white and red striped banner. I used my leather stripes. I didn't like the position of it, so I changed it. And so what you do is you destroy and rebuild it. But it took my leather strips away from me, which I was gutted about. So I don't have that up there yet, and I need leather strips I've got for something else, which we'll talk about in a minute. So that will raise the comfort level again. So you want to be in a position when you're raising your comfort level to get you, gives you all those buffs on those stats. Anyway, so that's the update on the building. Also, you can just peer down. Also, look at this beautiful, beautiful view out your bedroom. Ah, lovely jubbly. Okay, let's start cracking on with what we're going to be doing today. So today is going to be a big updating day. I've got a lot more hunter gathering to still do. I won't show you all of that because it'll be boring. But the first thing I am going to do, first of all, is going to repair myself. I'm not going to get that. I am going to finally build the tanning rack. So I need flint, leather straps, wood, and deer hide. I believe I have all of this. So let's gather everything we need. Okay, so now I've got my bits. What we need, I can place my tanning rack down here. Now, unfortunately, for some reason, it won't let me build it around here. Must be something to do with this stone and this flooring. So I'm going to have to sort that out at some point, but I need an antler pick for that. But until that point, let's chuck this down here. It's not too far in the way, is it? Nah, it should be fine. So we can now build our leather helmet. So let's build this. Again, in this early part of the day, in the early part of the game, these all small little things make a big difference. I can also go and make myself a deer hide. I've got my bones. Let's get that on. Let's pop this on as well. Yes, look at our guy. Starting to look like a proper Viking now. Let's go start doing some hunter gathering. Good old Valheim. So, the one thing I was about to do as I went outside, it was just starting to get dark. Now, traveling and hunting in the dark can be a bit of a nightmare. It really can do. All the greylings start coming out from nowhere. So I'm just gonna have a little sleep, make sure it's the morning, and we can head out and have a proper full day of hunting. And hunter gathering as well. Let's rock and roll. Okay, so while I was hunter gathering in preparation, I found a couple of copper deposits. So again, once we've got the antler pick, we can start getting on at that. But this little area I was just starting to adventure into a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way up here, over into the meadows, start working my way across so I can try and find some boar is what I'm after. We'll go over here. Mountain. Well, we don't want to go there. We'll get absolutely murdered. So I'm going to start working my way through here and start seeing what's in and around here. I know I've said this in the previous episodes. I do love this game. It's just so pretty. It's so nice. My guy with his helmet now and his cape, looking like a proper Viking. So here we are in the meadows. Oh, here we go. Some boars. This is what we're after for leather scraps, sorry. Turns out I was overcautious with these boar at first, so let's just go be hyper aggressive. One shot, one kill. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna have to go get your friend as well. Ooh. There we go. Why have I only got one scraps? Ah, that's why. They're all down here. Right, we need plenty more of them. We also need to try and keep an eye out for some more deer. So let's get hunting. Let's go for a shot. Sniper elite. Oh! Love it. Absolutely love it. Also close by. Got all these raspberries. Ooh. Long shot on you. So, while I was over this way in the Black Forest earlier, what I did also see, not too far from this position, was a troll. Now, trolls are an absolute nightmare to deal with at this moment in time. I don't really want to aggravate a troll, so let's, if we see him, we're going to have to... What can I hear? Ah, here we go. Skeletons. This is what we want. Oh, it looks like a little watchtower of some sort over here. Right, this guy is going to be problematic. So what we want to do is let him swing. Swing in. It's a bit cheesy, but it's the way to do it. I could start like blocking and all this sort of stuff, but... Woohoo, there we go. So these bone fragments, so these skeletons, now these do pack a bit of a punch, so you've got to be a bit careful. What you can also get, I'm not seeing in the area, what you can also get with the skeletons is archers. Now they do pack a bit of a punch as well. So I came across this little village while I was scavenging earlier, and I've picked it dry. Unfortunately, there wasn't a massive amount. Ooh, right, Grey Dwarf Shaman. This is something you do have to be careful of. That, if you get into that, that is poison, and they hit quite hard. That just repairs him, so it's fine. So what you have to just be careful of, keep an eye out for that poison. I've been poisoned. It's not end of the world, it's just it will damage me, so I just want to be a bit careful over time. So again, just trying to evade most of his attacks and get back. I did stun him there. Yeah, see, my health is a bit low there, so I'm just going to back off a little bit. It's the problem with poison. It is a real nightmare. And then they heal themselves. This guy might be a bit too much for me at this moment in time. I'm just going to pull back, try and evade him. Try and get my health back to somewhere that resembles something I can help with and get back onto the main objective, which is those skeletons and the lever. So, I'm in a bit of trouble here. The reason why I'm in a bit of trouble is I've got these grey dwarfs following me. The other side of this little hill here, I actually did stumble across that troll I was telling you about. So, let me just kill this guy. So I want to be real careful here, because I do not want to get involved with that troll at all. It's problematic. Oh, I need these. Excellent. So I should be able to build jam with these as well, if I remember rightly. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, I need a cauldron. Oh, poisoned again. Right, so the one thing I might be able to do here, there's some skeletons here. Now, these guys will fight with the shamans, the Grey Dwarfs. So I'm hoping these guys start fighting each other. I can deal with this guy. Come here. I'm hoping they can fight among one another, and I can hopefully pick up the loot afterwards. Oh, this guy's going to attack. Okay, so you see how those skeletons just took that guy down? This is why you have to be really careful of them. They do pack a punch. Now, some nice ruins here. Oh, there's a lot of skeletons around. That's a 1-star skeleton as well, so I definitely cannot take him. Well, I'm pretty sure I can't anyway. Let me just run around a little bit, try and lose these guys. I need to lose these guys. I need to pick them off one by one. I certainly can't take 3 at a time, that's for sure. Inadvertently, these skeletons are attacking the boars, so not that the boars are any big issues to me now, but at least it makes my job a little bit easier there. Yoink! I'll take the boar meat and the leather strips there. Oh, that boar's gonna absolutely get it. How is that boar nearly killed a 1-star skeleton? Oh my god. That's it, you come after me. There we go. Wow. That has absolutely amazed me. I can't believe that boar has done all that damage to that 1-star skeleton. I tell you what, though, if that skeleton would have hit him, he would have been absolutely gone. Right, let's try and see if I can pick off these guys individually, then. Blueberries are another awesome source of stamina. God, we've got a storm coming in. So they're a really good thing to pick up. I think once I get a cauldron as well, I can make jam out of them and raspberries, which is a really good source of stamina. Oh, the lightning strikes coming through those looked awesome. Puke berries. Okay. Puke berries are an interesting item. So, I'm not going to do it now, but if I was to eat one of these, it makes my guy sick, basically, is what happens. And when he's sick, all of my food down here and all the bonuses will disappear. So what you basically want to do is when you need to be at your strongest or have the most amount of stamina, if you're halfway through a period of time when you've been eating your food, you can puke it back up and re-eat again. It's a really odd mechanic, but it works. Okay, I just found myself another copper deposit. Let's mark that on the map. Come back for that later. Once I've got the pick, then I can start to really, I can start to mine this out quite heavily. I'm going to need a lot of it. Okay, so I've also just seen this building up here that looks like it's... I don't think the Greylings are defending it, but let's go have a little look, see what we can find up here. Correction, they're Grey Dwarfs, not Greylings. I wonder if I can... Oh, this could be a really bad idea. Okay, we're 2 down. We got another guy coming in, throwing stones. Right. Okay, Okay, the health is okay. So while the health is okay, I'll keep having a go at these guys. Just took a few hits there. Can I block that? Yeah. This is why stamina is so important. Oh, no. This is why stamina is so important, particularly in combat, because you need stamina to evade, to get away. You need to swing and attack. One more down. So it's really, really important. And wasting it like that is never a good thing to do. Silly boy. Okay, another one down. Okay, they're all down now. Good. Let me grab the stuff. The main thing I'm after here is the resin, the stone, and the wood is, it's over here or there. Right, that hut. So in the combat things, I've actually lost that little, well, I say little hut. That big building on top of the mountains completely disappeared. Here it is. I managed to find it. It's a bit more further up north than I first thought. I've still got these guys following me. It's just going to be really annoying. I might have to start using arrows, particularly on this shaman. Ah, poisoned. Okay. It's not ideal, but I'm going to start using my bow on these guys. Oh, poison, you're so annoying. This shouldn't kill me. Shouldn't kill me. Thank God. Okay, that should buff my health back up. Now, I'm going to have to try and use my good arrows on this shaman, but it's going to take a long time. Let me double back on myself. There we go. And now he's running away from me. Which isn't ideal, because he's just going to go and heal. I reckon one more shot, maybe two. Oh, there he goes. Finally went down. Ugh. That guy was a lot of trouble. Okay, let's go see what's in this tower. Hopefully there'll be something locked inside. Let's have a little look in here. Chest. Ooh, what's this? Wooden spear. I don't know if I've ever used a wooden spear before. Right, unfortunately there weren't too much in there, which is a little bit of a shame, but sometimes it is the way with these things. Okay, let's carry on an adventure, see what else we can find. It is a bit dicey being out here at night, but... Okay. Another tower. Hopefully this one's got a little bit more in. Oh, I heard some skeletons. Ah, there they are. Right at the top. There's good news and bad news about that. Good news is they can't directly come and attack me. The bad news, I'm going to have to waste arrows to get to them. Let's see if I can go up a little bit higher. Well, it's a bit of a standoff here. Thankfully, I can just fire arrows at them. I don't really want to have to go up there and get involved in them, because they've got steel blades. They will definitely hurt. Okay, there's only one up there. I can probably... Oh, God, he gave me a good hit there. Oh, not even a treasure chest. Oh, waste of time. Right, let's jump down and carry on. Right, my stuff is quite damaged, particularly that bow, so I could really do with getting it repaired. I wonder if it will let me repair it underneath here. Yes. Excellent. All repaired. I can come back down. Right. I think it's going to break morning in a minute, so this should hopefully make things a bit easier, but let's carry on. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I just love the visuals of this game. Oh, what do you want? Oh, speaking of which, look what we found down here. So this is a spawner. This is where these guys spawn. So, oh, this could be a lot. Okay, spawner's down. Oh, I got poisoned. So these should stop spawning these guys. Hopefully, anyway. Oh, God. I hope that poison doesn't get me. Ow. Okay, that guy's down, finally. Right, Grey Dwarf. You're in for it. Goodbye. Ooh, another little chest. Excellent. Here we go, more skeletons by the looks of things. Oh, is there 1 star there? Ooh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Let's not be greedy, let's just go for the 1 hit and back off. Got him. Right, let's start doing some more of these skeletons. Ah, okay, look what I just stumbled across here. Tin deposit. So as you saw on my map, I've got copper, but also what you can find is when you mine a tin, put those 2 together to make steel. I think it's steel anyway. And once you make those 2, was it bronze? No, it's bronze, sorry. It's bronze. And once you've then got bronze, that's when you can start making swords and axes. Ow. Dead. Gotcha. Right, let's see what... There's a guy around there, I can hear him. Oh, he's at the top there. Gotcha. Bone fragments. Excellent. Right. Okay, so there's not much of it here, but let me show you a little bit of the mountains. See the snow on the ground? When you start to go up into the proper mountains, it's really, really high and it's all snowy. But I don't think we'll be able to do too much here. But what we have to be really careful of is the mountain has wolves. Ah, okay, freezing. Here we go. So when you're freezing, you'll take damage just by being cold. So you got to get out of it as soon as possible. So I need more clothing. I need better ways of keeping warm or frost potions to get myself up there at that moment in time. I don't really want to go into the mountains, to be honest. The mountains are terrifying. Oh, there's a troll there. Talking of terrifying, I do not want to get involved with this troll. So he's outside of a troll cave currently. I don't think there's anything in that troll cave. Will you go away? Yeah, I do not want to get involved with this guy. In fact, I want to avoid him like the plague. Do I feel like he's properly after me? Let's see if I can dip underneath him. Oh god, I really want to be trying to take down a troll. I wonder if I can get into his cave without him seeing me. Well, let's hope that the other troll isn't at home. Oh, no. I do not want to get involved with this troll at all. Oh, in fact, I'm out. Nope, scary. Ah. No, leave me be. Oh, I'm getting out. I'm not getting involved in that. Nope. No. Oh my god. So my health is low, my stamina is low. I've still got this troll behind me. I do not want to get involved with him. Oh, I've made a big mistake. I'm dead. So, turns out trolls are really tough. And you know how I said I didn't want to get involved with them? That's why you don't want to get involved with them. They throw boulders at you, they smack you. It ends really, really badly. Right. Okay, so when you die, you come back to your base, come back to your bed. Fine, this is great. I am a long way from home. So let me grab some food, build my stamina up, and we're gonna literally just have to run as fast as we can. So thankfully when you die, you lose all your stuff and it's not ideal. But that is like the worst part about it. You know, you have to go retrieve your items. Unless you're in a predicament that you really can't get back to it, it's not that much of an issue. But it's just more of an inconvenience more so than anything. Right. I think me and that troll, we're going to have words at some point, aren't we? I say that. Right. I'm not a million miles away from my body now. But I do have this mountain in the area that I can't really go over. And also, I've got to be so careful of that troll. If he sees me, he's going to try and kill me again. Oh, no. Got skeletons after me. I just want to get my body and go. Oh, the troll is there. Oh, he's walking away. He's walking away. Oh, he nearly got me. He nearly got me. So let's try and see if we can get this guy. Don't hit me. Good. Right, after dealing with that troll, I am quite happy to call it a day on my hunting expeditions. It's starting to get dark, so let's just get back, repair my stuff, do some upgrades, and let's see where we are after that. Ah, home sweet home. Right, let's get ourselves warmed up. Let's empty all our inventory and let's see what we got on our expedition, shall we? Ah, nice and warm. Right, first of all, repair everything. I reckon everything took an absolute beating there. Right, let's start to put everything away. Okay, now I'm home and sorted out all my inventory. What I've decided to do is do some upgrading. First thing I want to do is upgrade my crude bow. And one of my flint axes gives me a bit more hitting power. I think that's a really good place to start. Now we've got the basic armor of the game for this area, and we've got some decent tools to be able to, you know, do some hitting. I think now's a good time to pull our resources together and maybe go for the boss. So the first boss is called Eikthyr. You have to summon him, as we've spoken on beforehand. Yeah, why don't we go give it a shot? I might just make myself some fire arrows. I feel like that could probably help me. I think I'll probably do that, and then maybe we'll go for some flint head arrows as well. And yeah, let's just go give it a shot, see what happens. Okay, I am all upgraded and sorted out, ready for war. So I've made myself 100 fire arrows, 100 flint head arrows, and I've changed my food, the way that I do things. So the whole idea of this one is I've got high health with both bits of meat, a little bit of low stamina, but I'm going to use some honey, which is high stamina. So it should give me a nice equal balance. So what you can do with Eikthyr is you can go into hand-to-hand combat, get a shield, maybe block most of his blows. She, don't really know what it is. But actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bow. Particularly with the fire arrows, that has a nice static damage to it, sets him alight. It'll take a lot, but I've got the arrows for it now, so maybe that's something we'll look to do in the next episode. We'll take down a troll. But anyway, let's give Eikthyr a try, shall we? Okay, here we are. This is where we get to call Eikthyr. So I'm nice and rested, so my stamina should be nice and high. My health is still going up. So let's call this guy. So I think we have to put what do we have to do? I think we have to put some of these on here. There we go. So he's not going to be happy. Let's put it like that. Right. Let's get on in there. Like I said, we're going to be using the bow, try and attacking this guy from afar. There he is. Whoa! And let's see how we're going. Ooh, he's fast there. So the only thing I need to be really careful of is that area of effect and him charging into me. That's going to be the things that's going to be doing me damage, really. Will you go away, Grayling? Annoying thing in the world. Oh, the lightning bolts as well. That's going to do some damage. So thankfully, it's literally just going to be about hiding behind. Oh! I don't want to be hit with that too many times, do I? So it's literally going to be dancing around these stones to try and avoid this guy. Oh, the air effect. Ooh, I didn't do too much damage. I don't think it really hit me, actually. Ow, that did hit me. He got me. I was too busy trying to get that Grayling. There's another one coming. Will you go away? So you just got to keep running around and around and around and around, and then eventually, oh, he nearly gets you like that. Thankfully, he's the first boss. He doesn't really hit too hard, but that electric can do some damage. Just got to keep hitting him with a bow, pretty much. Big stomp. Woohoo! Looks pretty. Woohoo! I don't think he's going to be too happy that he's on fire. Ah, it's the electric. This is why you want to be rested and why you want as much of that stamina as possible. Actually, with how hard he hits, I probably could have got away with some more stamina-intensive food, but... Ooh, these fire ammos are doing some really nice static damage. So they do piercing damage already, but they also do like fire damage as well. So you can see he's just taking constant little bit of damage here, there, and everywhere. You see what I mean? I mean, lightning damage. I mean, you got struck by lightning. You're certainly not going to take a small percentage of that damage like you would have done there. Oh, missed. Come on. There we go. Got you on your flanks there. Ah, got me. Owie, owie, owie. So funnily enough, I mean, obviously, we are in the Meadows, and the Meadows is obviously the beginning stages, so everything is going to be a bit light. But you saw what happened with that troll. It was a very, very different story. This Eikthyr, the first boss, look, as hard as it looks, it's actually not that difficult. You can see, really, it's not really... There you go, and we've killed him. I was literally about to say, he's not really doing us, causing us too many issues and too many worries. Okay, here we go. Let's get what we need. So, trophy, antler pickaxe. That is the next stages to what we need to do moving forward. Let me get myself back to base and we'll go from there. Return to the sacrificial stones with your forsaken trophy and offer it to a sacrifice to make to the gods to smile upon you. Okay, so what this is basically when you use this buff, you get like a stamina reduction for running, jumping, and something else, I think. Oh, swimming as well. So it's a really good buff, particularly early in the days. Bear in mind that stamina absolutely just getting around just costs you a lot of stamina. So it's a really good thing to have. Okay, so the first hook we can attach onto. There we go. So this gives us the ability or the power of Eikthyr. As you can read here, run stamina usage is minus 60%, jump is minus 60%, swim is, and also there's an area of... Ooh, sorry, I thought that was an enemy there. There's an area of effect. So if you're playing with other people, you can also give them that effect as well. It's a really powerful buff. Let's see what he has to say. You've been granted the power of Eikthyr. Use it in the times of need. Your next target dwells in the Black Forest. Go there, explore the lands, and uncover the lost treasure and resources. The Elder awaits. So, this is the big next thing we need to do, is talking of treasures and resources. We're going to go after that tin and copper to start making ourselves bronze. Once we've got bronze, we can start to make ourselves better armor, better weapons, start to work our way up. The Elder is the next boss. I can't quite remember exactly too much about that one, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. Okay, I'm all repaired up, and here we go. We can make ourselves an antler pickaxe. There we go. While I'm here, and that sounds a bit crazy, but I am going to make a second. Okay, so I did do 2 antler pickaxes after all. What we want to do eventually is I want to upgrade my armor. I want to upgrade my weapons. Of course I do. That gives me bronze. But what I also want to do is go get myself a cart. So what can happen with a cart is you need bronze nails for that. You can then, instead of just me carrying that weight, you can then create yourself a cart, pull it to where you need to do. You can put so much more on top of that. 1 pickaxe is fine, but you really kind of need to start doing 2 if you really want to get that production up. So that is going to be the episode. We are all done and dusted. So went out and hunter-gathered, done lots of upgrading to our armor and to our bow as well. We managed to go pick a fight with some skeletons. We did also manage to get killed by a troll as well. We saw a couple of trolls in this episode. That's definitely something we're going to have to look into moving forward. We also fought our first boss. I am going to take myself or my character off the bed. And what I'm then going to do after that is we're going to go start doing some mining so we can start getting things ready to rock and roll. Thank you very much for watching as always. Any likes, comments and subscriptions are always handy with the YouTubey stuff. I will definitely be doing some more Valheim. I'm going to catch some sleep right here and I'll see you in the next episode. See you later.